Everyone is looking for happiness. We are told it is the point. The thing we are supposed to be working toward. And yet most people, if they are honest, would admit they are not sure what it actually is or how to get there. We chase it. We build toward it. We earn more, buy more, achieve more. And then we arrive, and it is not quite what we imagined. So we assume we need more. Or something different. Or to try again. The Lubavitcher Rebbe noticed this pattern and said something that took people by surprise. He said, happiness is not a destination. It is a decision. Not a forced smile. Not pretending things are fine when they are not. Something more precise than that. The Rebbe taught that the human being contains two realities at once. There is the outer reality, circumstances, events, things that happen to us. And there is the inner reality, what we do with those circumstances on the inside. Most people let the outer reality determine the inner one completely. Good things happen, they feel good. Bad things happen, they feel bad. The inner life becomes a weather vane, spinning with every shift in the wind. The Rebbe said there is another way. A person can cultivate an inner stability that does not depend on what is happening outside. This is not denial. The Rebbe was not saying ignore your problems or pretend your pain is not real. He was saying, there is a part of you that exists beneath the circumstances. A core that is not touched by everything that goes wrong. Access that core, and you have something stable to stand on. In practical terms, the Rebbe taught that joy is actually something you have to work at. Not because it is fake, but because it is not automatic. The mind, left to itself, tends toward anxiety. Toward noticing what is missing. Toward rehearsing what might go wrong. Joy requires redirecting the mind. Deliberately looking at what is present rather than what is absent. Training yourself to notice the small moments, a conversation that mattered, a meal that was shared, a moment of beauty that you almost walked past. This is not positivity culture. It is not about mantras or visualizing success. It is about the honest recognition that life contains both suffering and grace simultaneously, and that what we pay attention to shapes what we actually experience. The Rebbe modeled this. People who met him described a man who carried enormous personal grief. He had lost family, endured exile, led a community through tragedy after tragedy, and yet he radiated a kind of joy that was unmistakable. Not because his life was easy. Because he had learned to draw from something that circumstances could not touch. That is what lasting happiness actually looks like. Not the absence of pain. The presence of something deeper that holds you even when things go wrong. You already have access to it. Most people just have not learned to find it.